¡Campeón de América, Sentinels! JohnQT!
Smart decision for Gen.G. They have both of the bans. They decided to get rid of Lotus as well as Sunset. Good maps for the Sentinels.
Going straight into JohnQT's setup.
JohnQT just crouched behind this one, still flash. Molly coming through, trip as well, and the counterplay in order. There it is, deleting him. Down Gen.G to a crawl. Lakia in through the back of the site though, and there's the response, the return of firepower. Zelsis left to pick up those pieces, but already a site has been gained and granted. Shock dart kills, 2 versus 2.
Sassy's been locked out and has given away his position, and Caron, new to the big stage, so aware, but he's missed the timing.
Just barely. The position second, walking wide. Now the dart finally ready, clearing it. At least onto one position here, but time's starting to work and tick against them. A face from all of them. On top now, Sassy versus Lakia. And they're all players against one another. It's Lakia. Too much to trade him, but he sees it, hears it, and there's the kill. Collected onto Munchkin, but it's offset. Halls in case that lurk comes through with 40 seconds left. And crawling up onto the angle. Finally there and releases it. The trigger straight to the dome there. Disadvantaged position. Gotta watch that one though. 80th second. And that's 8 seconds left. A round-winning play perhaps, but now a safe plan position for Meteor, tucked right behind the pillar. We'll be able to get the extension into the round, but can he survive the 1v2? Already through and second!
The Jet and the Yoru, very difficult to deny, especially when you have so many smokes online. That pit did not cover the spike.
Of Sentinels, but second. See what damage he can do here. Still with the rifle in his hand. They found the first one, but again, a lot to get through. It's murky territory, a blight onto the B site with that pit, but they really wrangled control of this one. They found Caron, but again, Munchkin is the player that needs to fall to really stand a chance into this one. Yes, it doesn't cover it. Texture alive and kicking, working his way around, but he's being found. Sassy drops him. And one player left to stand as Lakia, crouched, cowering, fear in his heart. He cannot face them. A thrifty win for Sentinels. Through tunnel.
Tens has got to be careful here not to overflank. He just needs to play to contain. He grabs one,
No
grabs
way!
2.
Rattling now, all the way, man! The movement looking clean with it. Texture's got something to say. Still, only one blade left. Rest of them finding it into the back wall, but there's the refresh and shut down. Traded time. Let this one slip a 1v3.
Caron, though, is going to be able to reposition slightly, and Tens is weak.
Really weak, he's got so wide. Zelsis needs to be ready! Caron! Straight up into the air, second, diffusing. Drops down, fight taken at 1! Caron! He's gonna have a hell of a lot to deal with here. Drone gets all the info he's looking for. Possibly seeing multiple targets. Now the Hunter's Fury of his own. That is gonna be let rip, and look at the targets! They just cleave right through them.
What a perfect counter to what Gen.G were going for.
So targets, again, this all causing issues, and it is too much to overcome, too much to clear. Ults are being rattled off here. Texture from the high ground, eventually traded, and now the flash, pop flash, round the corner, Tens, it was all dodged. Meteor! Massive play! Second sticking inside the cage, broken! Way through, we'll be able to clear out most of this side as well. Basically the human drone, just spotting out these trips, kill trip, lucky. Oh. Wait a second, JohnQT is there onto the angle in time. Caron. A chance really for him to clean up, but no, the crosshair placement just wasn't expecting that one. The deep.
Caron and Munchkin are going to be playing in very passive positions. They found them both. Munchkin, who's so far away. And yes, this has taken a lot of time, but it's set them up.
Texture have to go absolutely massive, but he instantaneous there with the trade and shut down in time. Using it, they did miss second. Hello, spots it. Up in the air, it's all about the reactions. Follow through there, just a clone, but a shorty. Defending the area and teammates flooding back in. All to his avail. Munchkin, though, has managed to keep their eye on almost every single angle here. And guess what? Plenty of backs facing away from them. Caron, it's majestic. Left looking in every possible direction, barely able to get it. Now the drone Lee should trigger that reaction with the knife. Down, cancels it! Reactions there from Zekken. Repositions there with a dash, but he's worked and wiggled his way
for the
into the
updraft.
back of the side again. Back to it, reload! Oh my! 7 seconds left with the spike drop down. Sentinels surely are favoured, and yes, indeed they are. No chances here in the final round of this first half. Bloomed and blossomed can start to get a move onto the A side still. It's Kieran. Locked down into the corner position. Guess what, Zekken punishing the rotation! And 3 heads roll. Down and out here, Kieran blinded as anything. Cannot win his fight out. Zekken.
10 spots him.
Munchkin spotted. Wow!
They realised that Meteor is this deep.
Meteor going for walkabout as a face early on. John surely hearing this one now, facing him, but it's too much to overcome there. Meteor with that Sheriff, and again, a bit of stray damage through tens. Let's try and at least lock this one down into the side of the...
He missed it!
Oh, but they have
Seconds
found him. Right-click bundled diff, apparently so. 3 players still left to stand here for Meteor. Find that one, maybe could be a chance, but it does go down in the end. Traded with the nade, flushed out wide, and found in the end. There it is. Toast. Okay, not going to be able to play anti towards that one, and everybody playing inside this cloud burst, not expecting him. He pounces up. Already just locks that one down. These Sentinel players are left scrambling and wondering exactly where these players are coming from. Smoke to play in 4-10s here, but how do you really overcome this? You just can't. It's just raw mechanical prowess on display. Got to be ready for this one here. Is it going to be cleared? It's an off-angle Lakia.
When they're up 5v4.
Everybody's got their backs turned to every possible position. Texture, though, seems to be more aware of it than he is. Shuts down JohnQT. Sassy out in the open. Done into the back of the side, and it is traded and cleaned up by 10 still. Lucky. At least Kieran puts that one up, but a kill found still. It's down to just 10s.
It's got to do it all.
Does have a nade, but still he's got to deal with this. And what a play to make. Texture so damn aware, but there's the shot still. Will the nade land in time? Lakia's sticking. Half spam damage! He's just about got it! Unbelievable from 10s. Removes him from the fight. A main control. Granted and gained, tucks it up and doubles up. Now with the drone over, an attempt to punish Kieran, running and gunning. Zelsis time, 12 seconds left. He needs to find this kill, but the rifle has been handed over, and so is the spike. JohnQT, head on a swivel. Too much to deal with, too much to overcome. Zekken, it's all about the reactions, but Texture is all on Zekken. Zelsis seeking to just sow that chaos and discord into the map. Gen.G, I feel it really imperative to try and clear this one, but they're already just losing players. Sentinels working against them again. Lakia to play to do the most. Spoiler, there it is. Finally spraying them through with 5 seconds down. No chance of sticking. I don't believe there's any time. And even if there was, Lakia could have absolutely sealed it up anyway. Beautiful work from Gen.G.
Gen.G looking to fight over Shower's control. That's
Hello.
where 10s and Zekken both are.
They are rapid onto the corner here. White face, 3 players though. To the back of the side, Dizzy. Up and away, broken in place. Sassy, good kill. Wingman with the swing. They are absolutely running over these Gen.G players. There's the fast TP and a wrap around. Shut down. Sentinels, a pistol round gained. Roaming around here, looking for those openings. Here's Meteor. Talk this guy up. Chardney can just solo open things up. Cool, calm, and collected with the aim. Has to really steady the hand now through and out into the site.
It's looking fairly clean. Nicely done from Sentinels.
Let's look at that stimmy. 10s following it through all the way into Lamps. Stunned up. There was that connection, and they are just running and gunning. Current didn't stand a chance. A second go of things now. Dizzy, there's some value. Blinded up, but at least Lakia can stand his ground. Rooted into place with 40 seconds left. Not too much of a problem just yet, as long as they do slow it down and pick off these remaining players around. Sassy, back at the site. Ghost, winning it, but now just facing all together. The risk actually just goes for the wider swing, and Lakia, yes, he does go down. Stray bit of damage, 140 to the chest, and Texture. They should know the timing for it, but it's going down. Flash through and out. There it is. Meteor falls, deleted. Lakia.
How's he done that?
Away, I'm not too sure. Jumping up and hopping up. That was a trailblazer kill that I just saw filling up the feed, but the spike dropped down. Snakebite will send it flying. That's just to block off that CT exit and entrance. Still the face, and the fight is called. Munchkin. A lot more left to do now here with only a few seconds left. Removes the Seeker. It was pesky in his face. A bit of a problem, but again, time against him.
No time.
Clear wing cons. Acknowledged there. Zelsis, yeah, he runs his way out. Nade off the Dizzy's contact, and a fight as well out into the open. It's the one who's going to be coming up on top. Seekers here, out. There's a little bit of chaos now. Strone really into the mix here with the orbital strike. Call to just contact all the way in. Has done them wonders still. They do have to worry about that ult, and there it is. Sent flying out to the back of the site. Lakia, pop flash play, out and collected. All sorts of kills and damage, but then wide face of Celsius. Beautiful with the movement. Keeps the pit up, tap.
He actually might be able to tap here and use the teleporter even, but he's looking to try to take the fight instead.
Trying to make a play. Every angle needs to be watched for, and it is.
But Celsius shuts it down from his, really show his dominance on the entry, coming straight down mid.
Good, no direct hit. Nade will get sent flying. Players seeking to try and plug up that gap as well. You can see them, Gen.G. Bit does relieve that pressure, but okay, Meteor still alive and has dropped him down. Now the showstopper. Earns up and a bound. Zekken eventually claiming the kill.
So this might break it themselves.
No way.
They don't swing.
The trade's late, the swing's late. Meteor, he's gone for seconds, you greedy, greedy boy. But spam down at a triple point, and now there's the call. Finally, a TP by Munchkin. Gives the indicator again, but Sentinels left worried. They've made the right read onto this one.
They have. If they double swing at the same time, they're going to be able to catch Meteor. Do they predict it?
Discipline, the diligence. Meteor can't land his shot. Still 30 seconds left, and again, it's a wrap around, the ring around the roses, straight through the TP. Now Munchkin has a snake bite. Can play it as the first point here. Sassy just sticking, holding with faith in his teammate right behind him, and you can feel it all the way through. Plant down here for Sentinels. It's all about how he gets played into the post, but Meteor, he was spotted out. Wide into the smoke, Nade flushing him into the back of the side. He is down, flooding now. Front of the site, shots found and kills finally online.
The
JohnQT, the defuse, Karon half already. Has he bought them time enough potentially for Gen.G here with 2 players left? Lakia, the orb, at least there, another kill, found and out and defended. You're joking.
In a grand finals.
Potential off the charge, but Sentinels, this is a great charge out wide and open. Look at the molly, the damage all combined and collected. Growled into it. Gen.G obviously favoured.
The A site would be open, and there is simply no way.
Just understands the timings inherently. Earns himself a plant at least here.
Gen.G winning a beautiful pistol round here. This nade to push Texture away from his position.
Nasty one landing right on top of the box satchel. Meteor. Oh, Meteor. Oh, what a snap to the side. That's the wrist breaker there from Sassy, and hello, what a time to come alive here for Sentinels. To losing most of the scenarios where they had that advantage. Thrash off that tap, satchel over the top here, and a seek to punish. There it is, Texture, last one left, last one alive through the box. Nade, earned again, but tucked, hiding away from the position as Sentinels trying to play this one just with a little bit of intelligence. And John gets that information. Loose here, was vulnerable, up close to the corner to clear. Lakia! Blinded! Kill found, what? Snaps it! Sentinels. It is called to contact re-clear. Are they going to be ready with the rifle play? It needs to be online. It is Sentinels. Clean sweep there, out towards it. South now the Trailblazer for the re-clear. Munchkin, you can't be calling for that one again. He just goes down with it. Noise pressure on either side. The TP rotation is now called with 20 seconds left. Guess what? What about Karon's ult? Karon's ult, yeah, it's not really going to be handled here at all, and that's going to be sending it out with Wingman. He's going to be broken. No, they disabled it correctly, but it does catch on the second. Fast wrap around, flanks on, flanks Lakia, punished for it. At least recognizing the weaknesses of their own compositions, but it's immediately answered and evened back out.
Celsius got ult.
So, advantage now for Gen. Karon's fast onto him. Karon's fast onto him. Already approaching and expecting that position, and he just has to let it rip anyway before anybody even taps. Gen.G so fast with the moves, yet Sentinels shut it down. He's gonna have to sit on the sidelines and really fester and wonder about what went wrong there. Now it is explosive. Second through and out into the elbow position, spraying down Texture. This is explosive into the back of the side. They try and stand their ground, but they can't hold their candle. Not against the weapons. Osh and Seekers with a thrash on top, like you said, Josh here, sending it flying. Zekken is eager for the engagement, even more so, spots it out, Munchkin. First one to fall, fills up that feed for them nicely here, but Gen.G might even look to try and fight back with the pit down. Meantime, might work against them because it has cut off these angles, and the core mate to contact works out beautifully. Thrash through with the flash as well. On top of it, it comes down to how can they win these kills out? Zekken, as the Wrangle the Beast that is his rifle, lit up like beacons, but it matters not. Sentinels.
And it's a great time to do it too. Oh, the punish on Lakia. Huge. Great read that he was going to be going for the ult orb at the start of the round. Hookah, so they've got to commit while these smokes are up.
Fine with a trip, get any values just over and above the top of it here. Second satchel now to see the ball position with Meteor down. Really no more danger.
And Munchkin really with no chances in the round. Though Sassy looks to take the fight instead of relying on the double up.
Celsius Safe pair of hands there. Step over the line. There's going to have to be those shots. It's going to have to be that firepower. But again, is it enough? Is it enough? It's not. Here, but the sides are swapped around now. Opening a round of OT. Meteor. They're going to go with this one here. Cam attacking, but already through the choke point. Still, they deal with him. Pesky intruder out towards and Showers control.
I just don't see how Munchkin clears this.
Yeah, an ADS. Sentinels meeting them. Right into texture, but he wasn't waiting for it. As a trade attempt by Caron, he will fall too. Everybody topples. Sentinels. Here it is. He's out wide anyway. Just haste to fight to him.
The numbers advantage.
He's willing to join them, but he has cut off that angle here with the Trailblazer not broken down. Is he actually going to be stunned up? Bullets raining through. TP core texture is right there, fast in it. Here's the reinforcements. Here's the whole bloody team. Finally here, but Zaus is out in the open still. The kill found 2v2, running and gunning to just retreat and cover that section. Now the defuse. Meteor sticking all the way. Spray down, hammered, but that will be it. Sentinels! Really
Flash.
Back them up. He does have the flash. Paranoia goes wide and does not connect onto the necessary target, and that is second still. With that dash, spraying away, quite praying as well. It's all Sentinels. Side by side. Now, there is damage done, but the door has been broken into their face, and we've only 12 seconds left. Go of this if you are Gen.G, but you have to take liberties. How's he got away with that then? Time? 4 seconds, barely enough, but now broken in place. Second. Now Gen.G looking to just take control, maybe get an orb if they can, but they're really just being fought over this every step of the way.
It's been a very simple round so far, trying to bait out the second shot so they could punish.
Good movement.
But second, with the ghost as well.
Let's take the fight there, but caught out in the open with the Paranoia tucked tight into these positions, being flooded and swarmed. Not enough with the bullets to spray them down. Reflank attempt now in through it. He spots it, but doesn't expect the second player. Still, Celsius not being able to stick that defuse. He can't even get second onto it, and the damage has been done to all of them. Sassy has to really stick this one and pray for his life. Not enough. Fighting Zekken, too much to account for here. Wow, still gets out and still has the dash as well. In fact, the readjustment there still. Now he nails it. Body's hitting the wall. Texture though, he's so rapid. Look at this guy. He's all the way up into heaven, but he is going to be shut down in the end. JohnQT, good awareness from that one. It's about trying to keep up with the tempo. Shot dance, pushes him out.
Great punish. Astoundingly clutch, but he's not going to get anything this time. Celsius. Look at this, Caron. So deep.
Oh, through, and he gets the punish there onto Celsius, looking for that information. Could really be in an advantage position, yet Texture goes down. Close quarters action for Meteor. Action indeed, but he does go down to the follow-through, spray-through of Sassy, anticipating it. The reflank now, just to re-clear into mid, and now regrouping up here for Sentinels. Damage done, but so is still on the opposite side, Zekken. How do you respond with that one? Need to deal with these players though. Anchoring, tucked, close Caron, he's gone. Lakia, Hunter's Fury available. Indecisive though in terms of how he wants to play this one. Sassy's just sticking this, and it is watched. Get down, Mr. President. Sentinels.
Flash that Munchkin threw over towards A. Are they expecting this on B?
There's Nana swarms.
Looking at the minimap.
What the hell is going on here? Still, the adjustments there with the flick of the wrist. Get that continuation, and Meteor gets the kills. Added concatenation, man. Round to the back, it's watched for. Texture will get shut down, and flanks on flanks need to be managed. Paranoia now. Doesn't break the door down, but both players blinded. That is perfection. Immaculate placement. Meteor with 32 health, and nothing but dreams will be fading away. Approach. Trying to slam into these anchoring players, but it's on them to try and hold their ground. Sentinels standing side by side here, but again, the weaponry just not ideal for the job. Now, Texture feeling it necessary to really clear through a lot of that. Hello, Caron spotted and an upgrade here for the anchoring players. Again, close, tucked to Dice, but there's no trade and no swings. The anchoring players out back here with the Sheriff, JohnQT, but not expecting it away with the Bucky! Gaming! No! Can't land the shots, damage done to it, 10 set up, it's a 1v1. That's such an important one at that, the money was dire, 10s, 6 bullets, accounted for! Exactly what he needed!
And so far, they're nowhere near.
Texture seeking out to ruin them here with a flash, okay, return of the fire, Zekken. Right back at you with the nades, rebounding. Meteor dodging over and around. No way! Zekken was blind as anything, dashed forwards to try and punish, but Meteor is tucked into this corner, and there should be that punish online. Caron Through the wall, but no kill collected. JohnQT.
What a play.
Meteor cosplay in effect. This guy has found the gaps and more. And another one to the collection.
I don't think TenZ is going to survive this interaction. But
Never doubt him. And now he's found the timing. It's just so damn instinctual. And again, they're just trying to get Lakia out of there. Hunter's Fury through and out into the spawn, into the location. 12 seconds left. They need to get this spike down and planted.
to find some way of having impact.
Start clearing the paranoia here. Still close quarters enough. It has revealed, and they have cleaned him up. With John down, finally a kill found. Zekken not going to be blinded up by that one, but still emanating out with waves of the suppression. He's dropped to his knees. Meteor, last one left, unless he can get Munchkin back alive. A tap. Fading out the spray here. 3 players left out in the open. Sentinels running over them.
Area.
Zekken gets off the line for just a moment, and now he's going to be faced with an absolute onslaught. They rush his position and still walks away with 2. Return of the fire. Sen not leaving anything to chance. They want to try and funnel and rotate everybody towards them, but yet still Gen.G have played right into their hands.
One enemy remaining.
No help.
JohnQT out wide, TenZ wide face, and definite chances, but Sentinels still one of their better maps here. They might just try and jump onto this one, but Celsius
Got to get safe before the wall goes down. And Munchkin, almost getting caught in mid, will die to TenZ.
might be looking to swarm here. Just a wide face and peek. John
30
is
seconds
under
left.
attack, and finally he's going to have some reinforcements. Just
One enemy
allowed
remaining.
into the side here, but everybody survives. More health still. Got to think Gen.G. It all comes down to the way these fights get taken. Zekken from the side. Temple taken out of Charon inside the cage, dominating but cleaned up. Munchkin in the back, 1v1! No bullets, no chance! Munchkin with the sidearm saves the bloody day.
This one, though, a 1-1-3.
They pause, and now they make the play here with the paranoid just a little bit too delayed. Rocket up and over, up trap saves him, but not from the bullets. Not going to be expecting this, not going to be expecting this, but still.
The cam is going to spot them. Yeah, look at this. They're looking to try to take the fight towards stairs while Munchkin plants.
Has got a plan. He was trying to pit. Goes down entirely here. The trades online now for Sentinels. Obliterating any chance here for Charon to even stand toe to toe. He'd have to hit those shots, and he can't. Into the approach here. There was a paranoia, and there's Pillars close to it. Players getting beamed down and ran down. Showstopper rocket out wide with Celsius falling. JohnQT left scrambling. He's trying to pick up these pieces. Pit collected and corralled now. It's only up to him in a 1v1 second.
Continues to make noise and distract.
Trailblazer clears him. Trailblazer clears him. He's in trouble, and yeah, more so than that, he's out in the open. Favored into that one, and yeah, just backs away. TenZ holding the angle for him, just over the shoulder. Can hear, oh my goodness, almost claiming that one. It was a dink. Drops him down to 10 HP. Meteor falling to the nade. Zekken still alive. Unlikely texture forward in his approach again, but there's no setup ready for it. Just satchels to his doom and defeat. Everybody picked apart. Spike dropped down. No kill onto Charon. To get this plant down, maybe potentially TenZ.
Push.
Just, yeah, pushing, ending, putting a stop to it. Potential high-low setup. Yeah, it is indeed, with him playing it onto Heaven. Satchel forwards, cuts up the angle, flash repick. No, not through main. Adjustment necessary, and Zekken comes up with the goods and more. With 4 ripped away.
Friend, the most rounds that Gen.G have dropped on Split this tournament is 8. Senna looking good to maybe make it 7.
Add a few more to the tally perhaps, but maybe speaking too soon. We know how good Gen.G are. To the wall, backs to him entirely, no way! Might be your time to strike, Sun. Step up to the line and really reward the rest of your team. As 2 topple and fall, texture soon after, and the movement, wide swing, wide face. There will be trips waiting for him. The nade should clear at least 1 layer of it. Smoke's now up with the paranoia through, and it's a call made to flood right back into it. The rocket, damage done, but already texture right behind, snaps back second. Shuts down the adversary, shuts down the nemesis, but does he anticipate this? Yes, he does! Movement sublime! Attempt to punish this one. Might just be met pound for pound. 3 players grouped up mid, also being explored here, but the first kill, damage done. Meteor dash to disengage away in all sorts of positions with Charon falling, Zekken creeping and crawling. Whoa, texture though, back at it again.
I'm watching for this again. Texture caught. Again, feels like a hard read from Sentinels to me. baiting them into fighting over A ramp, and then just creeping up mid with the contact play.
Especially inside the orb. Hello, Munchkin. There's the dog now, breaks it, will let loose that snake bite. So covering the retreat, but at the same time, JohnQT here anticipating every single play. Getting two there is a job well done. Karen did return that fire, but Munchkin pushed back and away. Snakebite vulnerable. Boombot in his face, barely dealt with. Still alive and kicking the Meteor. Rapid on the approach, rapid on the uptake. Close, not quite concealed, only good for the one. There's that instant trade. The Meteor's way ahead of you. Look at this guy, already taking a position forward and tucked underneath. He's picked up a rifle, and this could be the playmaker. The play out is like a car crash in slow motion, but a tucked plant, not anticipating it, labored in that 1v1, or 1v2, Sassy!
Zekken was dominating on the defense side. I think he ended it with 23. Hasn't quite been able to find the same success, but here he comes.
Yep, just following it. Dog gonna be leading. No way, Meteor! His team's gonna be calling for it. He wins the fight out. Munchkin taking that one alone, but already it's Texture sees the advantage, and now that close position, tucked to the corner, punishing the orb pick. Himself is wondering, how the hell did he get there? Two players to stand, but turning it down, and Meteor turning up the bloody heat. So John's got a hell of a task ahead of him now. Doesn't know where the players are. Left to take some gambles. Lakia, what the hell was that peak?
That's an unbelievable shot, though, from John.
Absolutely. Brought it to the 1v1, 8 bullets left in the clip. Smoke out, open Meteor!
Actually giving away his position in there. Intense is taking the timing.
Smoke out, Texture though, with the rifle in his hands. He's the one who has to really land this one. Shot, the crouched up. Not expecting that, too many players to account for. Our maneuver all the way over, Lakia out wide, trying to anchor this position. Follow through with the kills, and they do trade out those available players, but Karen, TP in the fight, in the mix, inside the smoke, trying to dominate this one, but he only has the judge. What can one man do? Not enough. Pit. But Munchkin, the IGL, does he anticipate Zekken's forward position? He does not. So, 11-1 now.
Zels is going to get rooted out here.
Not again.
No!
Not again! No way! The 3 versus 3.
30
The
seconds.
discipline, the diligence, Paranoia sweeps through. Now the Seekers over the top with the flash, trying to hold his ground. Sassy does not go down. Pillar though, blade up, double up, guns need to be out and AI in play. Finally, Lakia. A 1v2, finds the first. Next one on the cards. Get out of here. And he's sort of grounded, he might be able to gain Meteor. He's up close and personal now with this rifle in his hands. Does he anticipate this kind of danger? It's returned, at least with the fire, but he's already gained 2 kills for his team, and now JohnQT wants to put a bit of a move on here still. Doesn't have a rifle to take that fight, dodging, ducking, weaving. Finally, the run and gun in action. Sassy and themselves up to 12 here. Paranoia's exchanged. Okay, the nade just dodged the bow with the TP. Engage. Texture matters into his own hands. He's just blitzed his way onto the site now, out through the back of it. Neurofem. Maybe some false information, but they are looking everywhere now. Smoke, drop down, Texture, sticking, half, denied!
But he's hiding inside a smoke, looking to try to make the play here.
Crouched.
Meteor.
Off angle! Loses his fight out. But it's all for naught. Texture, the lone player to stand against it. The onslaught, sweeping him through all the bounds, and the Stinger's just not good for it, at least for that. Paranoia though, has to be a follow-up and it has to be a clean-up, and there is there on time. Texture, icebox, a tap, forces it out. The first little wave of the util, all the flashes flying through, and so do the bullets. Lakia. A lot to overcome, a lot to do, and it's just impossible. Map 5! It's the groundwork now to try and take towards this B site. Man with the plant down, but it's an open angle here that wasn't actually smoked off. It's not available for them. Still fight ready to be taken here. Sentinels trying to get fast onto the approach. And
Was he able to pick that one back up? Surely.
Late lurk, Zelsis seeming like he might be aware of it. Drifting back and forth, what a shot, straight to the cranium. Sassy defusing is already on half. Sassy defusing, Wingman, hello, already on the half, but it might have just brought them that critical, crucial lifeline. Munchkin from the side. An attack from second is that uncertainty, but he's defended in time by JohnQT. You absolute beauty. Retreating and away with the turret. He's covering that angle there with Munchkin caught out into the open. Still a plant down for Gen.G. Can't be too much more behind this.
Very diligent play by Sentinels, making sure that they deal with the lurk, but not clearing
I
the
mean,
corner.
speak of the devil, man. Texture.
This though, in a 1v3.
Now with the fragment nade, forces him out.
Not possible.
The open to drop. The call, everybody through now with the thrash, setting it up from Sassy. It hasn't been dealt with here still. Wingman forwards, Detainment not online, and they are really trying to flood in and through, but Gen.G on the high ground positions, on high, tying the top of them over. Celsius a difference maker.
Juicy little
Delivery. Speaking of delivery, Sassy out wide, but Celtics again. It would have to be the ace, and it's shut down in its tracks. But still Tens is in that top position with the operator still into half clearance, and punishment in place.
spotted, plant. Now 1v3.
Possible spots, but there is that blind spot. Munchkin eventually against the wall here. Moshpit has to be committed. Will it break it?
No, because he needs the fragment as well.
So the additional util just doesn't add up. It was all missed in time. Tens forwards here. There is detainment. Fragment nade, does he expect it? No, he does not. Meteor again taking matters into his own hands, and he's slipped himself up into that forward position, but finally dealt with. Shut down. Lakia cannot withstand it. This pressure is just immense. Fight taken straight to them here, opting into the scrap. Zekken, there's no way you dash into that angle, and he is punished.
The fight.
The Dizzy didn't get broken in time. No way!
What a wall bang!
Right through the wall. And Ten's still not going to be removed from this spot. He just sees it, head poking over, but now has to respect it. Players all around him. Sassy, your turn to strike back if you can. While the iron is hot, and hot it is! Just can't break it, can't withstand it. Here comes a lockdown, though. It's fast by Sen.
Is there anything to break it?
Pushing it back right into the flank. Sassy! He's caught in the open. Fading away, here's the footsteps, here's the running gun. Celsius! Awareness off the charts. Pit dropped down too. But dodging that one with the detainment. The Thrash not getting anything. And the decay damage, there it is. They'll have to clear through this one. Charon has a snake bite, at least one with the tap. And now they're floating through onto the side. That left hand flash! Magnificent! Munchkin to deliver. And he's got to stand and do it now. A tap, forcing out the bullets, no more left in the chamber. Plenty of angles to adjust and choose from, but they are walking right into the one that matters most. Dash online, backs away, Sassy, close now. In their faces, willing to take the fight straight. That's the confirmation. Gen.G have to follow through with the weaponry and the guns, and they're finding their own place, but it's only down to one. Texture, Soul Survivor breaks it down. Munchkin late to the party. And jumping around, the nerves at play. Jump spot from Tens here, but he's out wide now with the face in top of the Dizzy. They have to give up this space here, but Gen.G might seek to try and fight this one. Wingman is already in the fray, through the back of the side here, broken down. Plant out in the open, but behind the box, Second finds his mark. Precision being the name of the game, but Gen.G not willing to give up even a scrap of territory. No map control, and no gain really for them. Gen.G takes to, oh my goodness, 2. But eventually brought down. 3 versus 3, and the spike's still not retrievable. 20 seconds roughly in the round. It all comes down to this for Sen, and a pistol round. 1 to stand, 1, 2, fall! Got to get a move on, and it needs to be now for Sen. What is the game plan? Wall up, just about.
They've got to push forwards.
Push forwards, and that's why Tens is there. Underhanded, flash through, takes it. The fight straight 2 into Meteor on top of bridge. Gen.G though, surely the guns prevail. It's 1 versus 2 to Gen.G. Narrowly avoiding it, but they need to keep these guns. And so again, into the post-plant situation we go. Gen.G gonna be tested now on their retakes. How the hell is he alive there? Thrash now finally being used, but it's offloaded all the volleys as well. Thrash broken, Meteor, wide texture. Trying to claim another one here, being dropped down to 10 HP. Tens, surely he falls, surely they go down. Half, out, Munchkin. Has he bought enough time? He's got too many targets to deal with. Too much indeed. Deep into the back of the site. Dizzy needs to be broken, not quite, just sailed right over, but a bit of miscommunication out here. Texture, the knives at play, the knives at work, and he's going to try and slice and dice to victory. Gen.G finding that footwork, and the ground gained and granted to them. 2 versus 2, a weapon, at least with the upgrade. Meteor is going to be holding this one, he's going to be defusing this one, but already the wall fades and topples away. Half needs to be earned, and he does get it, but time against him entirely.
And they have Lakia on pipes too. This is looking like the way that Sen wanted to defend.
Certainly is. Here, Zekken! Matters into his own hands, leading the charge with the dash. It just collides right into the collision of 410. There needs to be the adjustment, it's not there! An inevitability! G has to put a stop to it now. Thrash clears through, that's a detainment! Takes the drops down, but he's fallen prey to it. Hunted down! He's called for the reinforcements, but this is it. It's a brutal scenario. They're picked to pieces.
The ult even forced out a Meteor here to try to keep the Horde back.
To clear their way through, it's Munchkin standing his ground. Knife just a little bit too late here. They can feel it now. Pressure mounting. Gen.G stacking, but they will topple. They will fall. The rifles are too good. 1,000 days and counting. Sentinels maintaining their relevancy.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
But how much can one man do? First one found. Second one not there. It's over. Sen City. Here to play. Here to stay. And history has been made.
They have struggled, they've been clowned on. Last year was devastating, but this group of players has done it. They put Sentinels back on top.
An unbelievable run, a historic run, a team that went from rags to riches right here. They controlled their own destiny, and now they can finally say they are champions.
Now, JohnQT, how are you feeling? You feeling good?
Feeling great.
Yeah?
Dangerous.
I feel like there was a lot of eyes on you coming into this tournament. Of course, some might consider you a rookie, but what you did here during this entire tournament, but especially today, as a fresh, IGL coming into the big stage, what do you think has been your biggest struggle that you faced during this tournament?
Biggest struggle? Our biggest struggle as a team was just like not playing like ourselves. We know we're the best team in the world, and yeah, we just need to play like that, pretty much.